To show you how to use your Compex SP8 wireless to get to the muscle atrophy program. So first of all, we need to turn it on and off, and you can see the on button on the side. So we just push and hold that and for a second, and then you can see the blue light comes on. Immediately we open on a screen. If you look down the side here, you can see there's the star, the folder, and the cogwheels. We're on what's called the favorites menu. If we scroll down, we go to the folders, and if we want to change the settings, we go down to the bottom. So because you're using muscle pain and atrophy a lot, you'll see they often appear on your favorites. So you can, as a quick way to get to your muscle atrophy from the favorites page, you push the left button to go across, the bottom button to go down to where muscle atrophy is, and then the middle button to select it. Now you will see all those pictures on the side. If I scroll down, I can go through. If you didn't know where to put the muscle placements, you could do that. You can also download the Compex Coach app, which is available. It will also guide you through this. You don't have to choose the right picture because the program is the same. It's just there for user friendliness. So then if I want to choose muscle atrophy, again, I push the middle button to select. It's going to again ask me to turn on the electrode. So I turn on the electrode on the pod. I'll show you this on the body in a minute. We're going to talk you through now how to use your Compex SP8 to do the muscle atrophy program. So first of all, we need to put the placement on the quads. So if you have a look, we have two higher up as a double. That can be a single, that's not a problem. That's just to close the circuit higher up on the thigh. And then we have one right next to the kneecap. So if you have a look, there's the kneecap, so just to the inside. And then if we draw a line from the middle of your knee up, this is sort of slightly up from that in the middle. And we let that go back down there. Next, we need to take the electrodes. So you take one of the electrodes like that, and you're going to slide them on. So if you look closely, they slide on. So if we watch how we do that, so we put that against the middle silver bit, and you slide it through the middle of the electrode. Good. And then we get the other one, and as you can see, we have one high, one low. The current needs to flow in the line of the muscle, so we don't put them side by side, always up and down on the muscle. Also, we don't really want the two electrodes to cross over. Therefore, there's one on one side, one on the other side. Okay, now we need to take the console and we need to turn that on. So that's on the side. We just hold it briefly. The light comes on. Now, we straight away go into the favorites program. So we can go across. Obviously, you've been using it a lot, so we can go down to muscle atrophy. But I'll also just show you, if we didn't have it on the favorites, how we go across. So we go across and then down where we see the folder, where we find muscle atrophy is under rehabilitation. We select with the middle. We select again in the middle. Now again, you see all the body parts there. If you scroll down, it will show you placements if you didn't know. You can also download the Compex Coach app to see that. That will help you, but the program is the same. This is just for user friendliness, that you know where to put it, so you can choose any of the programs because they're the same. Then it's asking me when we push select to turn the electrodes on. So we now need to turn them on. So you need to find the on-off button on the one end. It will go green, and if you watch on there, it will pick them up. So we know those two are connected. Then we push the middle button. Now on the atrophy, there is a warm-up, which is this beginning bit here, which we can do, but it's 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of just buzzing. So what we would rather then do is bypass that. So how do we do that? We push the middle button to say stop. We then push fast forward, so the right-hand side of the ring. Now you'll see it's filled in that initial bit. Now that means we've bypassed that. Now if we push the middle button to push play, it's ready to go. So now we need to turn the electrode up. So I'm going to just step away so you can see what happens. Now we want to turn up, we hold it down to go up to the point where we start to see the muscle contract and the knee straightening. So what I'm going to do, or to the point where it becomes too uncomfortable. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Then you turn it up until you cannot keep the leg bent anymore, or the maximum you can tolerate. You'll see the muscle contract strongly for 7 seconds and then relax and pulse for 7 seconds. From the side, you can see how it will straighten the leg. We would then try and keep it from straightening the leg. If we're unable to keep it from going straight, then we should turn the intensity down. The blue phase is when it will be twitching and it's recovery phase. If you need to turn it off, you push the middle button.